Okay, I have no idea what keeps happening to this, but I am going to finish this live recording if it kills me. So, or the shark will get me first. Anyway, long story short, if anybody caught this whole before my phone went off jail thing, I spent 5 days in jail, which is my biggest fear other than sharks. And since I haven't been eaten by a shark, I have spent time in jail. So anyway, and this was all for like a little accident that was not even my fault. So long story short, so I make friends with this big gal that comes through jail. I make her laugh, and like then we're cool. So my 5 days wasn't too bad. But the point that I'm making in this is I've had some real fears in my life that I did not want to face, and I've already faced one of them. And one of the things that I learned is that in our minds, we get so riled up about things that have not yet happened, things that may never happen to us. And because we get this, and I talked about this a couple of days ago, this foreboding spirit, we can really build something into being something that it never really becomes. And here's the thing, even if it becomes that very thing, one of the things that we have to be able to do is look back at the things in our lives that we have already conquered. So as I'm moving forward in even doing these little videos, I get so nervous about doing them, but God is giving me the ability to conquer that fear. And part of it just has to do with the support of people that like actually turn this thing on and watch it, which is so great. You guys, thank you. I mean, I'm just some crazy blonde from California talking about, everyday life things. But what I wanted to really do today was just encourage you to understand what an amazing ability you have to conquer things. So, the first thing you can do when you're really looking to overcome your fear is look back at your past. Not your past mistakes, but your past victories. What have you faced that made you feel as though you couldn't overcome it, but you did? And you look back on the situation, you're like, what the heck? How did I do that? Yet I did. I encourage you, I challenge you to take a piece of paper and write down those things that you thought you would never be able to overcome, and really just drill into, whoa, I did that. Start to really see yourself as like, I'm sorry for saying this, a badass. And you know what? Truthfully, just for me, I know that I have not overcome those things without God. I mean, if I tried to do them myself, like I am the biggest punk in the world. I am like the biggest sissy. Although I do really seriously think I'm so cool for having like fared through jail. I mean, I even had pink on. So today I just want to encourage you to look back on those things that you have faced and you have walked them down. I mean, look at, David. I mean, he was the littlest guy in the field. And, God was like, or the king was looking for all these amazing people. And his own dad was like, yeah, no, we're done. We don't have anybody else. But God had something bigger for him, something better for him. He understood the courage that was inside David. So he took his little sling and he went out and he fought the giant and he beat him. Look at Joshua with, the Battle of Jericho. I mean, the wall. It goes on and on and on. And whether or not you have that faith, you have that belief, or whether or not you just believe that's a story, the best thing that you can do is look back on your victories. So today, I encourage you, I really, truly encourage you. You are victorious. You are a conqueror. Don't you for 1 minute let the devil tell you that you are anything more. You're an overcomer. You can face any giant. You can face any wall. You can face anything that's coming against you. You just have to pull that up inside of you. Look at your past victories and carry those out with the sword and the biggest attitude ever. There is nothing that will come against you that you cannot fight. You have it in you. Remember that today. You are victorious. You are a conqueror. You are a person of purpose. Walk in that purpose with strength, integrity, character, and I promise you that everything that's coming to you will happen. That's how God works. We walk in our purpose and He blesses us. I hope you have the most incredible, fulfilling, amazing day walking in your purpose and knowing how incredibly cool you truly, truly are. All right, y'all be conquerors.